Welcome everybody to another episode of Hand of Fate. It's been a while since I've done a video, so forgive me for the absence, but I had a lot of things I had to do, and I did get a new microphone, so on the eve of this occasion, I figured I'd give it a test run, so to speak. Today we're fighting the King of Plague, and as I'm sure many of you have noticed, I hate rats in this game, and fighting the King of Rats is going to be an even bigger pain in the ass. Oh my god, the Wrath of Food. In combat, on each counterattack, the player inflicts double damage and loses 1 food. That's going to be pretty rough, so I need to make sure I don't counterattack. In combat, everyone moves 20% faster. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit challenging.
Surviving every challenge and feasting upon the bones of every single failure.
Alright, well, let's take a look here. I do not want to use the recommended deck, but what I do remember is that we have some new weapons. The shield breaker here is new. We have this enormous shield. The immovable object. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Heavy armor. I'll pass on that for the time being. I'm not going to customize the rest too much. I'm probably going to drop a couple things here that I didn't really like too much. The Eye of the Storm and I think Feathered Ice was not too phenomenal, so let's try Chain Bomb here and the Assassin's Greed. Oh, that's not a reference to something I don't know what is. Let's take a look at these encounters here. We have a few that we still need to complete, but we can get rid of this one, and replace them with the 3 new ones that we have not yet unlocked. Well, but never mind, we still have a few other ones we need to fill it in because evidently we have quite a lot of deck space this time around. I recall the Lovers were a pretty good one. Heroes Remains, yeah, that's actually pretty good. The Altar is great for getting some extra blessings. Devil's Choice, it's a little bit, I don't know. Eowife's Fury. Let's actually go with the Crucible. I mean, it's not actually that tough, and the old graveyard's a little bit annoying. So, let's see. Cave Rescue might not be a bad one either. Yeah, there we go. A pretty balanced deck, I'd say. So now we are ready to take on the King of Plagues. Let's see how well we do.
The King will not respond to your normal tactics. In fact, he will make you work harder for less gain than ever.
So we need to remember that in this particular playthrough, no countering because then we're going to run out of food, and that's going to be a huge problem.
So much destruction you have wrought. Once this is done and the Rat King chews upon your bones, it will be an age before I can find new pieces to face those who come to play.
Oh, the Royal Treasury. This one is extremely difficult. Will I attempt to reach the treasure? I suppose we could. It's unlikely that I will, but we should give it a try. We're at full health at the moment, so...
Options.
Oh!
I did not think you would achieve that.
And neither did I. With great skill and daring, you make it through without a scratch. Ooh, the Skeleton King's Shield. This is actually
must have
pretty
treated
good.
his people poorly, if this is any indication.
I will take it. So this is the exit here. The Blood Auction, the Lizard Dome. I guess we should continue on.
An expedition. Press on.
Oh, it reveals where all the shops are.
Confident, perhaps complacent. Yet, these final opponents I assembled in ages past, specifically to hold against the greatest challenges. You cannot possibly hope to defeat them.
Oh my. 2 monster cards and 1 health pain cards. So 3 mages, 2 bandits, 10 health. I can live with that. At least it's not a permanent injury. Those are a pain in the ass. I'll be honest, it's been a while since I played this game, so I might forget a lot of the combat. Just, you know. But I do remember enough not to counter. Oh, fuck! Alright, when they draw this thing, it's actually kind of a good opportunity to hit them. There we go. Took out another one. Just one more mage remaining. Oh, fuck. Never mind, I think he just fell down before. Alright, now there's just one mage remaining. Alright, I took a lot more damage than that than I expected, but I was attempting not to counter, and that's a little bit counterintuitive for me. But we do gain a little bit of food and an armory. That's good. Let's see what we can get. Mithril or the immovable object. Well, I've never used this before, so I'd be kind of interested.
With the help of this armor, one man defeated an entire army, only to drop dead the moment it was removed.
I think I'll go with the mithril. It's actually pretty useful, especially if we get to that damn river crossing again. Yeah, we have a little bit of money to spend, so we should probably see what we can get. We can start by selling our medium armor and our regular shield, since we won't need those. It's kind of a paltry sum, but hopefully we can get a little bit out of it. What other items do we have? I didn't think we had a ring. All shops are revealed when entering a new region. That's interesting. We got the axe, we have Crown of Hindsight. An interesting collection. Let's see what we can buy in exchange for that. And this is potentially useful. I'm actually going to take this.
Help you.
I'm not sure what kind of item this is. It's another ring, so I can't actually use it. I think you can only have 2 rings at a time. I could be wrong, of course, but yeah. We'll spend the rest on food since we might need it. We'll spend the rest. Never mind, we don't really have shit. Ever since that one time where I really lost a lot of food, I was kind of paranoid about losing food, so need to make sure that doesn't happen again. Yeah, I'll give him half my food. I mean, a blessing's pretty much always good. Unless it's a useless blessing. We'll see if it's useless or useful. So, we get a single blessing, I think. Any hit on the player during combat has a chance to poison the attacker. Yeah, I agree. It is pretty nice, considering we're going to be taking a few hits every now and again. The Twisted Canyon. This is where we can get a weapon. Absolutely. We're going to climb down and retrieve this weapon. The Frostfang. Is it better than the axe? Well, it does have the ability to slow, so we're gonna go with that.
Taverns, caves, dungeons, and the roads between them. Over and over, again and again.
Oh, looks like a fight breaks out because I refuse a wager. That's rather silly, but that's okay. I have a chance to test out the new sword. A rather easy fight, but at the end of the day, what do we really expect? It's 3 bandits. And we actually gain a few little gain cards here. Oh, max health.
Then I work harder to take it.
Now, unfortunately, the exit turned out to be way over here, so we have to go all the way back. We've actually lost a lot of food, so we need to buy some more. We need to top off our supply. Because food goes by pretty damn quick in this game. Alright, well, we had enough for just a little bit, but, you know, we could definitely use some more at this point.
Bound once more, seeking the heart of it all.
2 shops directly next to
What
one
brings
another.
you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me, like all the
Alright.
rest.
So, you find a casket buried in the sand. As you reach for it, a voice calls out, "Strangers, stay your hand. That casket bears the cursed serpent's mark." Well, the last time I sold it, so this time around, I'm going to open it. Of course, we could fail, but we could also succeed. And if we succeed, good things are bound to happen. There we go. Phenomenal. You cautiously break open the seal, releasing a burst of stale, dusty air. Inside you find some loot. "Oh," exclaims the old man, "my mistake. That's just a treasure jar." Some extra max health, and we get a card token. Oh, this is not...
Ambush. Hardly fair, is it? Our King of Dust again returns, with his companions by his side.
Give them all your gold. Well, I have 2 gold. Alright, well, I was gonna say, giving them 2 gold probably would be a better idea than just fighting them, but I'm not too concerned, to be honest. Now, I imagine ice deals extra damage to lava golems, although I could be wrong. Oh, does that do damage to their friends as well? Ow, fucking traps. I just isolate them, finish them off, and move on to the next one. Oh, that did a lot more damage than I thought it would. Oh, fuck. God damn, these guys have a lot of HP. And I missed that completely. Now I wonder, can these guys actually regen HP? Because that's actually kind of what it feels like. I think we got the king. Alright, finally, we took care of these guys. We took quite a beating, though. Fortunately, we should gain some items here or something like that. I don't know, I've never actually completed this event. Yeah, there we go. 2 gains. Oh, a lot of gold.
You're grateful for that.
And more max health. That's always good. While exploring the dungeon, you see a treasure chest in the end of the hall. Well, of course we're going to open up the treasure chest. Oh, even though the odds of doing so are very slim. It begins to fill with a deadly gas. Well, that's not good. Hopefully we won't take any damage here. Yeah, there we go.
A choice. Select your desire.
Nice. A great surplus of gold. And we're just coming up on a shop, so that's always good. A shield or a shield? Gee, that's a difficult choice. I think I'll go with this one.
Really?
No, I don't want to equip the
Is
shield.
that what you're going to do?
I can't believe he's surprised. He's like, oh, really? Is that what you're gonna do? Fate's Folly, what was this?
It is the game of fate we play.
That's not necessarily bad.
Good luck to you.
That's actually pretty good, but the Skeleton King Helm is new. I've never used this before.
Revenge is the sweetest satisfaction, don't you find?
You know, I think I'm gonna go with this one here, because I want some gold. Approach the shop. Let's see what we have here. Monster. Oh,
To see the queen return.
that is not something I expected. This has never happened before. I usually just skip through the dialogue of the shop, but oh god. All right. All right. Now let's take care of these guys first. Now, certainly one of the complaints I have about this game is the fact that there really aren't that many stages. I mean, we just fought on this one our last encounter, and it's obviously not the first time we've seen this particular stage. Getting a bit low on the old HP. Oh, God. Alright, well, we defeated this encounter. Let's hope we get some healing potions, because I'm a little bit low. Alright, so it was actually a merchant. Just an ambush before the merchant. We could heal our wounds. How much would that cost? A little bit too much for me, I think. I imagine it's a little bit more prudent to buy food here, because it heals you over time anyway. Emperor's Jewel. One free artifact use per nah. You return...
If you could
this?
only find a reliable source of food, this might work out in your favor.
I'm not sure. The enormous shield is actually pretty
Protection
cool.
is a virtue, but more is not always better.
I'm actually kind of okay with the shield I have at the moment. Let's actually heal our wounds. There we go. And we'll spend the rest on food. There's another shop right after this, but to be honest, I just kind of want to spend all of it right now on food. We don't really need any other gear, I think. We're pretty good on gear. We'll still take a look at the shop, because I'm interested to see what we have missed out on, so to speak. Now, what could have we gotten? With these equipped every successful combat, grants the player some gold. That would have actually been pretty good.
Gunpowder
Maybe.
is not the sole